What's going on YouTube? And we are back today with another tip video. I hadn't really posted anything, mostly because I did qualify through the MCS ladders a couple weeks ago, and then we did make it to single elimination. So I was trying to hold off on some content because it's just how it goes. You know, especially for small people like me, like streamers and YouTubers, you don't know who you're playing. They're just gonna look you up, and I didn't want to show anything crazy off on stream, so I didn't really stream either. Not saying I'm big time, but that's just how it goes. People try to find any little information. I did make it to the fourth round of single elimination, so I was basically in the 65th to 96, basically top 96, 65th to 96 range of games, and we lost by a field goal. By 3. So with that being said, a blitz that I was really running and I wanted to show today, and you're probably going to see a lot of it, especially before the live event coming up. A lot of this blitz. Now, basically, we're still in 4-6 playbook, and basically this blitz is going to be the nickel blitz O, and we're going to flip it. Before we get into that, if you guys are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, comment on the video, like the video, share the video. We're trying to grow. We're trying to grow the channel. We're going to be posting daily tips. Maybe not daily, but we're going to be posting tips, offense, defensive tips, good plays, stuff like that to utilize in your offensive playbook and defensive playbook. Because I'm sure as you guys have been playing this game, you can run the same stuff, but a lot of stuff is about adjusting. So this is, again, kind of similar to the 3-3 Cub Blitz. You know, same thing. I still have my audibles as Mike Blitzo and Cover 4 Show. We still audible to those things, especially with how the hurry up is in this game right now. So basically what we're going to do is you're going to want to have your user as this right outside linebacker. So I got Cam Chancellor. That's who I'm going to use as my right outside linebacker because that's going to be my user. This is a man-to-man blitz. So you're going to want to have, like me, I got Joey Blunt up top. But you're going to want to have, I don't have Deion Sanders or Jerry Rice yet. Just haven't felt the need to get them quite yet. I'm waiting for the prices to drop because, well, if I'm out of the tournament, don't really need them yet until Campus Heroes on Thursday. You're just gonna want to have your best man-to-man corners out there. Like I got Ed Reed. He's not the best at man, but he's got good zone because a lot of the times I am adjusting and putting zones out there. So let's get into it. Nickel Blitz O, flip the play, and we're just gonna come out in like a formation that's, you know, heavy utilized, just like a bunch offset is what we're gonna go with. A bunch offset. I don't know. Let's just do verticals. We just want the look. So basically, this is how the defense looks right off rip. First thing I do is I blitz X, and then I just shift the linebackers over like this. So this is how that looks, just like that. Then you want to contain. Once you contain, you want to move this guy over, which is normally your slot corner. So for me, it's Sauce Gardner right now. It's gonna be your slot corner. So this is how your blitz should look. Now, if you have enough time, well, the CPU hiked the ball on me, of course. Let's run that back. Let's get this going. Blitz, contain, move them over, and then when you have enough time, move, like in a bunch formation, you want to move that far safety over to the tight end. That's who he's guarding. There's two ways you could do this. You can leave him in man-to-man like that, but you also, the biggest thing is you want to kind of user this guy and hover this gap. So, like, if you hover this gap, you'll see this is just the 5-man rush. You see he's going to shoot right through the A gap, and you have contains on the outside. So I'm going to show you the replay and show you how this blitz is utilized. So, basically, once you got that set up, and basically, you don't have to move that safety over. That is if you have enough time because you want him to be over there where the tight end is. Because if you see bunch, a lot of people, bunched, especially bunch offset, you know, double post or whatever, tight ends are on flat routes or anything. So you want that tight end not to be coming from across the field because that's just always going to be open in base man-to-man. But what you're going to see here is as soon as the ball's hiked, you're just going to see this linebacker right here. He's just going to shoot right through the A gap untouched. Untouched, right through this gap, untouched. And it's going to be basically every single time. Now, there is going to be ways to block him. You know, the running back went out for a route. You block the running back will step up and block him. But again, if the running back does step up and block him, you do have these contains on the outside. As you see, Sauce is coming in untouched, you know, because he's going to try to roll out to the right or the left, right? Now, another thing that I'd like to do too is when I do this blitz is, like, let's say they are in a bunch set like this. Like, if they're in a bunch set like this, I might even blitz the guy that's I'm moving over here that's guarding the tight end as well. I might even send 7, and I might just guard the tight end myself because I know the lone receiver, everyone's being guarded but the tight end and the running back. Now, this is where it sucks, and then this is just where the adjusting game and the mind game and the chess game goes. This is something you want to do if you notice they are always blocking the running back to block that, blocking the tight end to block that. If they're blocking those guys, you might as well send them, right? So, and then you don't have to worry about anything. They're sending 3 people out, you know, and you still just want to kind of hover over here and just send as maximum pressure. Like, I mean, okay. I didn't feel like guarding it, but we'll go back and look at the blitz again. And I didn't really think the CPU was just going to quick snap throw it either. But that's who you're supposed to guard. You're supposed to guard the tight end. Just watch the blitz. You're going to see, even when you blitz that tight end, I mean, the dudes are still going to shoot through untouched. I don't know why the safety had moved as well. But there's different things you want to do. Like, and a lot of it is you want to adjust your coverage behind it. So, like, there, if you leave the safety, like, at this angle or so, but, like, you want to be able to adjust behind it, too, because there's a lot of things you do. Quick throw to the running back, quick throw to the tight end, quick slants, this, that, and that. So, you want to be able to be good at adjusting behind it as well to what your opponent's doing. Don't always have the same base adjustment. Know how to do a cover 2, a cover 3, a cover 4 even, to what you're seeing against someone's defense. But this is just the main base of the blitz, and it's going to come through no matter what. So there we go. So, and it's just that simple. You're going to be screaming. I mean, you could shoot through the gap too, and it's a good run stopper as well because the dude's going to be shooting right through the A gap as well for a run stop. But you're going to see, like, the DNs that because they're on contain, so your corner that you're blitzing on contain, the corner you're moving to get the contain on the right side, they're gonna come in basically untouched, especially if people start scrambling around. That A gap is always there. It's always looping right in there, as you could tell. Number 31 is just always coming through that A gap. That's very consistent. And even then, like, I'm pulling away from the blitz over here. If he would have went to the left, you have Ed Reed, who I blitzed number 20 over here. You have Ed Reed, who's blitzing kind of like a delay. I kind of hover. Now, I ran into him kind of, but he's still going to shoot through untouched as well. That's the guy that's guarding the tight end in the bunch. Now, there's just different looks and different things you're going to want to do. It just depends on what you're seeing. Like, we know this dude's just, like, if this is the CPU, obviously, or if this guy's running verts, he's throwing everybody out on routes. I wouldn't want to blitz Reed if everybody's going out for routes because I can't guard tight end and running back, so I wouldn't blitz him. You only want to blitz Reed and send that extra pressure if you notice they're blocking their tight end and blocking their running back, like max protecting, or you could put them in coverage. You know, common things you want to do, especially if we're hovering over here, we're leaving this lone side like that. You know, there's so many things you can do. You don't have to send the blitz as well, but always set it up the same and just put people into coverage. You know, you could always do things like this, like a double maple on this right side and a bunch, and just have this dude in that deep third. There's all kinds of different things you can do. I mean, you can leave this dude manned up. I mean, you could put him in whatever you want to put him in. It's just adjusting to what you're seeing, basically, is all you want to do. But, and of course, I don't know why that dude was on a spy. I ran back in. But that's basically the senses of this blitz. This blitz, I mean, we'll show it one more time. I mean, last time, try to get this video ended, but that's it. I mean, this blitz is very simple. It's very good. And you can run basically a whole 3-3 scheme around this blitz where this guy's just shooting right through the A gap every single time. So if you like the content, like I said, like, subscribe. We are streaming on Twitch and Kick. I'll have both of those in the comments, in the descriptions below. And just in the comments, just let me know anything. Just let me know how you liking the videos, things I can improve on. And if you guys find other things to do out of this blitz, you know, let it be. But I'm gonna be keep dropping videos, defensive videos and offensive videos. So with that being said, peace.